VBA is over. What? Are you kidding? Till now, we have not deal with functions. We have not deal with files and folders. We have not dealt with pivot tables. We have not dealt with filters. And you are saying that VBA is over? Yes, I am correct. If you will go in detail, then VBA is not over and the basic VBA is over. You can see my chapter topics here. So we have dealt some good topics, which is we have dealt with basics, range and cells, error precautions, last row, last column, worksheets, workbooks, variables, making decisions, and the last which we have dealt, that is looping. Now still we have these chapter remaining and we are saying that VBA is over. Yes, let me show you how VBA is over. So we are going to make some data over here. So this is our sheet. So let's begin. Type year. Okay. Then type year number 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. So we have taken 5 years. Okay. Then enter some employee's name. So first I'm employee because I like my name very much. Okay. Then Rahul Sharma. Then Ishika. Okay. Then uh, Tarun Verma. Okay. Then the last one, Parul Gupta. So we have taken 5 names. So let's put some sales made by these employees. So again, we are using random numbers. Rand between. Okay. Then the bottom sales, what do you want? I want 10K. Okay. Then the highest one will be 100K. Okay. Close parentheses. Control enter. Now Control C. Control Alt V. Then values. Now. So we have built some data, even raw data. Okay. So we are going to record our macro, which we have dealt with in first chapter. Then we are going to apply some basics which we have taken from other chapters. Okay, so let's begin. Let's put some formatting first. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so here now. Now what I am going to do, I am going to apply a filter, a sales made by character V. Basically, suppose I have 2 employees whose name is started with V character, that is Vikas Jain, maybe Vikas Sharma. Okay, then this one. So we are going to make that categorization into new sheet. So we are going to make a list of those employees whose name is started with V. Then we are going to copy their data into new sheets. So delete this. Oops. To clear all, Alt E A A now. So let's enter some data. Varun Gandhi. Now, okay, now I can again put some random numbers here. So render between 10k, comma 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control Enter, Control C, Control Alt V, and values. Now we have built some data again for second week. Now, so we are inserting a new sheet. What I'm going to do, let me show you first without the macro. So what I'm going to do, insert a new sheet, then I will search a data based on the V character. Alt G F F or Control Shift L is for filter. Control Shift L. Now, so we are going to mm, yeah, categorize those sales, filterize those sales. So these are the sales by employees whose name is started with letter A. Control C. Then I'm going to copy these name into new sheet. Then I will adjust the column width. Okay. Then I will increase the size of the sheet. So this procedure I'm going to deal with the macro and some basics. So procedure is very long, but we have to be careful. So let's begin. First, remove the filter. Okay, so here is the data set. What I'm going to do, so now go to view, developer tab, then use relative reference. Remember the relative reference we have when our data is dynamic, our data can be till 7th row or can be to 17th row, so depending. So let's go to record macro. Now what I'm going to do, filter my data. This is my macro name, so I'm going to give a shortcut control Q over here. So I am also giving filter V. Okay, so that if anyone is working with this macro can understand what this macro is doing. So click OK. Now my macro you can see over here is ready. Now we can record anything. So what I'm going to do, just go to first cell. So our first cell is fixed. We have to put a dollar sign or turn on the relative reference. So turn off. Click on A1. Now control right arrow. Then go to G. Okay. Then put a formula that is left. Now I will search a first character that is B. So this comma number of character do you want 1. Enter, copy the formula, then go here, enter. So now turn on the relative reference. So we have worked in G column, so that is fixed in our data. Now okay, so now apply filter. Again turn off the relative reference, go to A1. Now turn on the relative reference. So our A1 is fixed. Now control shift right arrow, control shift down arrow is for selecting the data. Now apply filter, control shift L. Oops, again whoop whoop, control shift L. So we have applied a filter. Then go to G, click on V. Okay, click on OK. Now again go to turn on the use relative reference whenever we are click on first cell or we are going to make decision on the based of fixed cell, then we have to turn off the relative reference. So now I'm on A1 because my A1 is fixed. My data can be variable to the row, but my first row is fixed. So I'm doing turning off the relative reference again and again. So now click on use relative reference. Okay, so now insert a new sheet. Okay, then copy this data, copy, then go to new sheet. Yeah, paste. Okay, now select data, whole data, then double click on the last column. Okay, now all column when had been selected, then increase the size, then delete this row. Now turn off the filter. So we have recorded our whole macro. So turn off. So go to stop recording. Stop recording. Now our macro recording has been stopped. Let's go to our code. Alt F11 to open the Visual Basic. Alt F11. Okay. So now it's blank. Go to down. Go to module 1. Now here is the code. If we will write this code, believe me, we will take around uh, 2 or 3 hours if you are a professional. If you are a beginner, then you will take around 7 to 8 hours to write this code because you will take time to understanding. So now we are going to make run this code not in one shot. We are going to make this run this code in one by one, and we will short this code so that our macro can run easily. So minimize it. Okay, now you can see that macro name is here, filter my data, which we have given. Then the shortcut is Control Q. Then the description is here, filter that data of employees whose name is started with letter V. Okay, so go to F8, press F8, F8, F8. Now see the working of macro individually, F8. So A1 has been selected. I think I should delete this one. This data we have created, delete, oops, delete. Now run again, F8. See, A1 is selected. What is going on? F8. So it has done, it has pressed Control right arrow for us. Then range G1 is selected, F8. Okay, so it is working properly. So it goes here, then go to here, then go to here, or any alternative we will suggest, don't worry. Then press F8. See the working first, F8. Okay, formula has been put, but we did not discuss the formula function till yet, and we are working on it. I told you VBA is over. So F8. Okay, so range G1 is selected. It is going to copy, F8, copy, then F8. Okay, F8. Now see, it is on the last cell. Okay, now see on the last cell, then try, let me decrease the size first so that we can view easily. Now go to VBA again. Okay, minimize it. Okay, then we can hide this one also, Control F1 to hide the ribbon. Okay, so VBA. Now see the screen. or we can increase the size now. Okay. Oops, we have to run our macro because we have interrupted in the macro working. Stop it, then press F8, 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 F8. Now it is working. Copy, go to F1, down, paste, Control F, then paste. So it is working properly. Then it is going to escape the cut copy paste mode. Okay, then what is going on? So here is the error. First, because we have turned off the relative reference, so we can delete this active cell offset -6 -6. What is working? So we were on the A1 cell, so delete this now. Or here is the code, so you can delete this line item. Delete. So now we are customizing the macro. We all know that VB is not over, but I'm showing that VB is over. So F8. Okay, it is working properly. A1 is selected, then F8, F8 now. Data is working properly. Okay, then F8. Again, it has selected the active cell. Why? You can see that there is this line of code is 2 times. You can delete this to shorten your code. Delete, delete, delete now. Run, go to here. If you want to go here to here, then how can we go? Just pick your arrow, pick, and walk out. Now I'm here. So again, try to F8, 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 F8. Now filter applied. Then what is going to do? F8 again. This line item is useless for us. Delete this. Delete. Now again, go to here. F8. See, it has categorized those data whose criteria is B. Okay, F8. Then this line item is again wastage. Delete this. So this line item is again useless. Delete this. Now it is saying that please add a sheet after the active sheet. So my active sheet is this. It is going to add that worksheet after the active sheet. So pretty impressive. Again, go to VBA. Okay, go to then run F8 now. So now see this sheet one is selected. Okay, now we're working properly. Then copy. Oh, this code is doing something wrong. We have to go A1 first, then we have to go to rear, then here. So we have to rectify it. Enter. We can copy from here. Range A1 select. Control C. Control V. Now go to here. Now again F8, 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 F8. Now see, we are rectifying our macro and shorten the code of macro. F8. Copy, then sheet 3 select. So here is the wrong. We must go to sheet 4, and it is saying that select the sheet 3. Okay, so we can, what can we do? We can just see our sheet will insert on the number 2 every time. So if we will insert a new sheet, then it will go to here. If we will insert a new sheet, then it will go to here. So we can just put indexing like this. Sheet number 2, then F8. Okay, now It is working properly. Active sheet dot paste. Oops, it must not be paste here. It must be paste over the A1. So again, we can uh, add a line item, that is Control C and Control V. So let me again start from back here, go to, or even here. So now F8. So we can run from here to here in one shot. You can just add a breakpoint here. So breakpoint. Now we just click on any line of code or go to here, then click mouse click or press F9 here. So press F5 now, F5. See, in one shot we are here. Okay, we have again done a mistake. What is that? Click on it. Range A1 should be here, not here. Okay, delete, delete, delete. Now we are again working. Go to here. Um, where is our, so delete this sheet again. Start from starting. Filter remove. Now we are going to run this code in the fastest mode. F8. Ooh, ooh, because we have done some working now. We are on the sheet 2. Okay, go to sheet 1 selected, range A1 selected, control right arrow, control down arrow, copy, then go to sheet number 2. Here is the sheet number 2, then select A1, paste. Now it is working properly. Okay, then this line item is again useless. Delete this, delete. So active cell. Okay, now run here from here. F8. Okay, now column width has been adjusted. Now see here, here is so many zooms, so we can delete these. Delete. The last zoom is so important. Now try to run F8, then active cell, or we can just F8. Now F8, F8, go to sheet 1. Okay, again selection auto filter. Then we can put this code here also, because we have not record the deletion of this line, this column in our macro. So we can put this line item here again. So this is going to delete that column. Then we can copy this or paste over here. Now try to run this code. F8. Wow, now customize macro is ready. F8, what is saying? Now this line of item is useless. We can add a message box like this. We have not dealt with the message box till yet, but I'm going to insert a message box like this. Your report is ready. So double quotes. Now stop. So control S for save. Now see, our macro has been shortened, and now it is not going to produce an error anytime, because now it is not on recorded macro, it is customized macro, and we have write a macro even we don't know about the macro, we have not dealt with the auto filter, we are writing it, and we have not dealt with the formulas, we are writing it. So VBA is over. Alt F4 to close it. Now try to run. Control Q. Your report is ready. Okay, so now sheet 6. Okay.